Welcome to 6 Month Podcast, guys. We're recording on playback, and today and tonight we are going to discuss if the Meralco Bolts can complete the upset, and marami ring topics and various things. Mostly will be centering on why are Junmar Fajardo and the Beermen struggling against the Bolts.
Yeah.
And Mario and I watched yesterday sa condo, different kind of watch. There's experience. Parang kumain lang kami sa no-nos. And like, sige, uwi na tayo. Kaya doon tayo dito sa doon tayo dito sa bahay.
First time no-nos though. Shout out sa no-nos. First time ni Nico kahapon.
Oo, first time ko kahapon. Solid.
Yeah.
And it's because of you. And I think the first thing that's very evident here on why Junmar and the Beermen are struggling is because of there's a lack of creativity when it comes to setting up Junmar in the offense, right? Mario, we saw in Game 3 yesterday na ang daming post-entry passes na tagilid from CJ with the low passes, yung drop pass, tapos diretso sa tuhod ni Junmar. And then the two passes of Geronteng that was nowhere close to hitting Junmar. Diba?
Mix yan ng ano. I feel like it's a mix of Meralco's defense, grabe yung defense nila kay Junmar. I think we can admit na grabe yung defense ng Meralco kay Junmar. Si Brandon Bates, even Raymond Almazan defended him fairly well yesterday. They're not making it easy for Junmar to get the ball. Actually, if you notice it, Junmar's getting the ball almost borderline 3-point area na eh. Like maybe like 1 or 2 steps into the 3-point line lang. And that's pretty far for somebody like Junmar to receive the ball. And then, syempre, maganda yung scheme nila na when Junmar starts trying to back down, auto-double ni Cliff Hodge. Or it could also
auto-double. Tapos may isa pang nagpapatrol sa play, sa ano, diba?
Exactly.
Parang may on the lookout. Kasi grabe itong deep. Alam nila gagawin. They're very in sync. Okay, pag nandito si Junmar, ito na, double team. Pag nandito siya specific points, they have schemes for everything.
Sobrang ganda ng defense ng Meralco on Junmar. And on SMB in general, I mean, it's getting very hard for a lot of the shots SMB were taking. Masasabi natin sobrang defended, di ba? Obviously, skill paves the way for them to be able to make those shots. Pero grabe yung defense ng Meralco. And a lot of that really have to give to, I think if I'm right, you don't know, I think it's Coach Luigi.
Yeah, Coach Luigi's the defense. Yeah, Coach Luigi. Tama.
Yeah. So, halatang sobrang ready sila for SMB. At the same time, kasama rin dito yung we can say this is the first time SMB has genuinely been challenged. Same as
ganitong pagod.
Yeah. As in, we will talk about the pagod later because there's a reason why they're so tired. But then, so like, some performances, some people aren't really matching the level of performance that we're expecting. We'd expect Jericho Cruz to play a lot better than this, diba? We'd expect, CJ's playing okay. CJ's playing fairly well. Junmar, obviously, expected Junmar to play much better than what did he have yesterday?
Junmar had 12. Junmar had 12 and 15 but 7 turnovers, 5 field goal attempts only, pero 8 for 10 sa free throw line. But I said na even though na i-convert mo yung 10 free throws na yan to field goal attempts, that's just 5 field goal attempts. In the end, parang 10 attempts lang siya. That's not enough.
It's not enough at all. It's not close to enough.
Maybe 15.
And part of it talaga is that guy, Brandon Bates. That guy,
yes, yeah.
Guy, Brandon Bates, you know, he's showing up. He's showing up, and he's showing everyone na grabbing kaya niyang gawin. He's still kind of raw offensively, masasabi natin. Pero defensively, grabe siya. He's blocking shots, not even just of Junmar. He's patrolling the paint very well.
Everybody, Trollano, binubutaw, Perez, binubutaw, lahat.
Yeah, like imagine that. So now it's not as easy as everyone thinks. And then, what SMB has lacks right now is a four-man who can shoot the three, right? It's a four-man who can shoot the three, and Mo Tautua can, but he's not the most consistent. So napapak yung paint masyado. obviously, Terrence Romeo being out right now doesn't really help. It's funny to say, but it looks like that. It's really funny to say. I don't know how, but I will say it in this way. Na SMB looks like the less deep team right now, huh?
Oo nga,
Based on
nagmumukhang
how
less deep
Meralco
team
is
sila.
making them look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to say. Sobrang lalang sabihin na sobrang lalang sabihin na they aren't deep kasi sobrang deep na SMB. But right now, di sila nagmumukhang deep. Kasi you're starting to see the cracks in their offense na wala silang foreman who can shoot the ball well. Without Terrence, wala silang masyadong offense off the bench, especially considering na hirap na hirap si Jericho right now. So, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Meralco's able. Let's be real, Meralco should be up 3-0. Like
It should be 3-0.
Yeah.
Like, save for that, would you say it's a lucky shot?
That's not
Or
lucky.
it's a Marshall shot. For the,
Yeah.
It's not a lucky shot kasi tira niya
laro
yun.
ni Marshall talaga yun yung tres na yun. So, wala kang magagawa doon. Pero in all, if a few free throws went the right way, this should be 3-0 for Meralco. And we'd be talking completely differently. We even said na before this, I genuinely thought SMB was gonna win in like 5 or 6 maybe. But it's looking like Meralco might win
Tayong dalawa.
6, right? Exactly.
SMB in 5 ka. SMB in 5 ka. Ako 6 eh. Sabi ko SMB in 6. Entering the finals.
Yeah, we're wrong. In the sense that grabe yung Meralco. And yeah, and I think you were gonna bring this up, but that guy Chris Newsom, that guy Chris Newsom is really playing well in this final series. He's shooting. Even just yesterday, he hit the game. We take game winner, and then he's making shots.
Parang dagger 3. Sila ni Quinto. Di ba sila ni Quinto? Meron sa... Anyway, si Newsom na yung final dagger 3 to make it a 4-point game.
Yeah. No. Newsom made the 3 to make it a 2-point game.
Ay, make it a 2-point.
Lamang yung SMB nun ng 1 tapos nakatres siya. And like, it's just something that we see that's evolving with Chris Newsom right now. And he said it, that he wants to win a championship. He hears the haters saying na he doesn't deserve to be in Gilas and all that. And he's proving them wrong right now by literally playing so well. He's showing that he's one of the best point guards in the PBA, defensively and offensively, and it's really great to see for Meralco. This is one of the first times I genuinely see SMB as maybe not the favorite anymore. Right now, looking like Meralco. Yeah.
Sila yung dehado ngayon.
Yeah, like Meralco's genuinely looking like the team that should win the championship. Should.
Yeah, man. And going back more to the struggles, no? Would you believe that SMB has not scored 100 points yet in this final series? Considering they are a team that easily eclipses 100. So, the first 3 games, they have not scored 100 points. And in a way, Mario, CJ Perez has turned predictable in a bit this series. I mean, yes, he's scoring, pero yung playmaking niya nawala, bro. He's averaging 6 assists, 5-6 assists nung regular season. Dito sa finals, he's averaging 2.7 assists. So, nawala yung aspect of that game of him na being a secondary or even a tertiary playmaker. So, in a way, you just know that when CJ has the ball, he's just gonna score. So, mas napapalano ng Meralco. Mas mapagandaan.
Parang he's been forced to become the real scorer. But at the same time kasi, a lot of CJ's assists, I think, comes from Junmar Fajardo finishing. Right? I think a lot of it is passes off a drop or something. But because si Junmar nahihirapan because of Bates, Norbert, and Raymond, even Cliff once in a while.
Nakikialam lahat sa loob.
Yeah. Ang hirap kasi right now you're seeing ang kulit ng kamay ng Meralco sa ilalim kukunin nila Hodge. Kung hindi nila makuha sa ilalim, sa taas, adyan naman yung Bates pati yung So, ang kulit ng SMB, ang kulit ng Meralco in this sense. And like, it's really excellent game planning. At the same time, I think we're also seeing SMB missing out on some of their key players. Jericho Cruz, I mentioned kanina, hasn't really played to his best yet, but I'm sure he'll find it. Mutal Tua, we finally saw him play well yesterday. So that's a good sign for them. Terrence isn't playing necessarily a lot of minutes. And outside, actually, of that Marshall 3-pointer and a few 3-pointers here and there, he's also been kind of silent in this series.
We're talking about Marshall.
Yeah. Aside from like that
Well,
big
yeah.
three in game 2
Actually, game
and
2 ni
aside,
Lassiter was he just had 6 points. Tanggalin mo yung 3 points niya nung end game. He will just have scored 3 points.
exactly. So he isn't necessarily he's not necessarily playing the best
High
either.
impact. Yeah, high impact plays. Wala masyado. Except that game 2 nga, which is the biggest of impacts. But if you look at his overall play, overall production, may kulang.
Yeah.
Considering na nawawala na kasi na Jericho Cruz, tapos sinabi mo pa na Terrence Romeo is injured. But could Terrence Romeo swing the series if they get him back? Do you think he is capable? Like sabihin natin, we're gonna get a 70-80% Terrence Romeo. Can he swing the tide to SMB?
Yes, I think so. Just merely because of the fact that it's no longer just CJ and Junmar who will be your main scoring options. Right? Because Jericho, like we said, is struggling. Even if you can get Jericho back to where we see Jericho play, that will swing the series in itself also. But if you say that Jericho isn't gonna play the side of the best right now, if Terrence can come back, he'll be the third punch na, okay, nahihirapan si CJ, nababantin si CJ ng solid. Sige, let's put in Terrence can make his shots. Sige, si Junman, double team. Terrence can make shots also. And it's just a lot of that is missing from SMB on who will help out CJ and Junmar at this point. Kasi, natin o hindi, CJ and Junmar are doing fairly well in terms of effort. Junmar is literally it's just the defense of Meralco that's making it really hard.
Exactly. And for Terrence Romeo, yan yung hindi nawawala ng confidence. Never na shoot down confidence yan.
Oh yeah, not even close.
And if Terrence comes back for game 4, most likely we're gonna see less minutes for Chris Ross. I think Chris Ross has played an average of 30 minutes. Actually, 32, 33 minutes, bro. He's averaging 33 minutes per game. Tapos he is averaging. Oh my God, no way. He's averaging 1.7 points in the first 3 games.
I mean, to be fair, you're not really expecting Chris Ross to score for you.
I'm just saying. Pero he is essentially like it's still 1.7.
Yeah, I get your point. Pero you're not really expecting Chris Ross to score that much. But at the same time, you do need somebody who can score right now for SMB. It will also take away minutes from Simon and Ciso, who last game didn't necessarily play very well either. So Terrence coming back, Jericho gaining more confidence again, it will really help SMB. But none of that, let's be real. I want to think about it this way. Alain Maliksi, he hasn't really been the best in this series either, right? Or I don't know how you see it. But the way I see it, Alain hasn't really...
Maliksi is just doing his role. He's just this is regular season Maliksi. This is just regular season Maliksi, which is what they need. I mean, gumagawa naman. Like, okay, you give us your 8 to 10 points. Kasi nababawi naman ng iba. Like Cliff Hodge, bro. You don't expect Cliff Hodge to do 29. Wait, he had 29, right? Yeah, he had 25 pala. He had 25. So, now offset eh. Bumabawi. Okay, Alain, you have 8-10, but Cliff will get 25. Banquero will get 18. Almazan will get 14.
Yeah. So, we haven't even had the Alain Maliksi game yet, and we all know
wala pa.
There's going to be an Alain Maliksi game where he will single-handedly win Meralco the game. So, you have to be kind of wary right now if you're SMB. Kasi, winnable naman yung games eh. Winnable naman yung first game. Winnable naman yung they won the second game. And mas lalong winnable yung game kahapon. They're not executing. They're lacking a bit of scoring right now. And it's just,
Yeah, man. And then, so far in this series, going back to Junmar, he's averaging, would you believe this, Mario? 8.6 field goal attempts per game in the first 3 games. While CJ is at 15.6 field goal attempts in the first 3 games of this series. So that has to change. It has to be 15. It has to be maybe 15 CJ, 15 Junmar.
Pero kasi, we have to think about it in this way also na it's not that Junmar doesn't want to shoot. It's that Meralco's defense on SMB, on Junmar, has been really, really tight na he can't shoot. You feel? Like, he's not given the proper...
Kulang pa.
Yeah. What I think needs to happen if SMB wants to try to gain back control in the series is they need to find more creativity or like a better option than a Junmar post up every single time. You can get Junmar in better positions, run him in a PNR or a lot of other things. High-low play with Mo instead of always just feeding him the ball from your guard and then forcing him to back down. Talagang mababasa ng Meralco yun, di ba? Okay. Oh, I'm lost.
Full of time. Hello. Ayun. Hello, Mario. Okay na.
What's the last thing you heard from me?
Alam mo, on my end, ikaw yung nawawala. I'm okay. Ikaw yung blurry.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, we can cut this. I'm gonna clean. Well, you were saying na the creativity. Kulang sa creativity on how to involve Junmar sa offense.
Yeah. Kasi you can run. It's so hard kasi ang easy basahin ng Meralco right? Ng SMB right now kasi you're just giving Junmar the ball in the post and expecting him to back down all the way. But there's so many other ways you could use Junmar. You can use Junmar as in a high-low play with Mo. You can use Junmar as a screener with CJ. Hindi yung ISO ball sila pareho at the same time.
Puro ganun nga na eh.
Mahirapan talaga ang Meralco yung SMB in that scenario. And a lot of that again has to do with Meralco's defense. They're so ready. They are so ready for SMB and for Junmar and everyone in the series. They're so ready for it. And it's just so properly planned. The game plan is very solid from Meralco. And if you ask me, they absolutely deserve to win the championship just because of how ready they look right now. Since when does anybody out?
3 games.
Since when does anyone out rebound San Miguel? You feel like it's just not normal for you to be able to out rebound San Miguel, but they're doing it.
Exactly. And the biggest margin was nung game 3, 57-50. And then with the assists as well, kitang-kita mo the trust in the system. The ball movement for Meralco is just really there. Save for game 2 na mas may lamang SMB 23-21. But game 3 it was 22-15. So doon mo talaga nakita na they really did a lot of ISO ball nung game 3. Hence the low assist percentage. It's like give to Mo or give to CJ or give to Junmar. Ganun yung nangyayari. Or kick out to Marcio. It's kind of predictable on what they did in game 3.
Exactly. It's not creative right now. And obviously adjust to this, right? We're not expecting them to just lay down and just accept the loss. Pero it has to start. Kasi yung defense nila, masasabi natin okay yung defense nila eh.
Yeah. Both teams are below 100. It's within playing field. They're separated by 2 to 5 points. Say for game 1.
Exactly. It's just really on your offensive end where you're just so easy to read if you're SMB right now. So you have to adjust there. And once you do, you will have, again, a genuine chance of winning the series.
Mm-hmm. And then, more on the Meralco Bolts here. Chris Newsome and, again, sabi natin to, Chris Newsome and the Bolts players are performing beyond expectation. So finals average ni Chris Newsome, 19.3 points, 5 rebounds a game, 4.6 assists, 77% from the free throw line. Banquero, 14.6 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists per game. Cliff Hodge, 14 and 12 with 3.3 assists per game. Tapos Bong Quinto with as a fourth option, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1.3 assists. And then wala pa dyan yung stats ni Almazan. I didn't compute for it. Kasi, I mean, ako, like the PBA should have like a final stats. Like yung playoff stats. Kasi minimix nila yung regular season at stats eh. So ako yung mismo, ako yung nagko-compute manually. I computed on my own. So,
wala pa dyan yung Almazan.
Wala pa dyan yung Maliksi Almazan sa kinuha kong stats. They can go 8 deep.
Yeah. Sobrang ganda ng ginagawa ng Meralco right now. And even like the non-high stat players, right? Anjo Karam is providing good defense on their guards. Jansen Rios was able to get minutes yesterday. He was providing decent defense also, rebounding. Norbert Torres has provided them a good body to use on Junmar, and Brandon Bates, of course, with all the defense that he provides. And the effort of Brandon Bates in itself, ang dami niyang offensive rebound possession na nagagawa.
Ang dami niyang offensive rebounds.
Exactly. Just because he's actually trying to do it. And it's Meralco looks really, really good right now. But here's the thing, right? Meralco looks really good, diba? And
Yeah.
SMB looks really bad. And yet SMB could have won some of these. Could have won these.
It's 1 to 2
right?
possessions. It was decided by 1 to 2 possessions. Tama.
Exactly. So this is still a series. This is still a very, very possible series win for SMB. 2-1 pa lang yan. Diba? And at the same time, if you're Meralco, you need to know that this is only 2-1. SMB at the end of the day will be SMB. You need to unless you're up by 50 in the last 1 minute of the game. And it's 3-1 in the series. That's the only time you can relax and be like, okay, we can be the champions. You need to really beat SMB right now. You can't lay off the gas, or you can't take your foot off the pedal against SMB. That's it.
Exactly. And we're in a wait and see mode if Terence Romeo will play sa game 4. He was in jersey since game 1, but of course, hindi pa siya siguro cleared. Naka-base lang yan. In a way confused the coaching staff, like, oh shit, is Terence gonna play? Kasi nandyan. Syempre, you don't wanna put him in like street clothes. Wala na sa back of their heads. Okay, we can discount him for tonight.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of, can he play game 4? If not, how pipilitin ba nila? Is it a good idea? At this point, kailangan mo na ilaro for game 4. I think actually, you give one more game to see Jericho Cruz to see if he wakes up.
Yeah, I think you give one more game until you test the waters with Terence. Kasi yun nga, all of these games are winnable. To be fair, SMB was leading game 1 by 8 or more than 8, almost double digits. SMB was leading game 3 by 7. So you are in these games.
Mga ganun nga, yeah.
Without Terence, without Jericho playing well also. So you are here. You just really need to execute more. But also, I just want to add, like, the game plan of Meralco in game 3 was insane. Almazan and Hodge in the third quarter barely played, diba?
Barely played.
Tapon lang sa court. And Junmar, all props to Junmar. Junmar is the best PBA player of all time.
Hindi siya nagpahinga second half.
Wala siyang pahinga. So talagang mapapagod yun. Considering takbo yung Meralco, bro. All they do is run. Wala silang. The moment they rebound the ball, even if they don't rebound the ball, the moment they get the ball on the inbound, takbo na yan. Like, okay, don't give them time to set up. Takbo. Yun lang talaga. And it's such a simple strategy, right? But it's working so well for Meralco.
Yeah, it really is. And it's really seen on test of endurance na pagdating ng fourth quarter when everything slows down. Yeah. For them, I think it's their conditioning as well. The players are fresh. Maganda yung rotation ni na Coach Luigi and Coach Nena when it comes to players. Si Chris Newsom na yung babad, bro. Like 39 minutes no game 3. Basta when the players are just fresh compared to how we see Junmar. And then si CJ Perez didn't help na nabagok pa yung ulo niya when he fell.
Oh yeah, that was really bad. That looked bad.
Oh. We saw the replay. Sobrang cliche. Putik mo.
Ito talaga may ponytail this siya. That kind of braced it a bit. But
yeah. Okay, Mario.
What I am expecting.
Go ahead.
What I'm expecting is in game 4, CJ kasi kita mo he's angry, right? You can see it kay CJ ngayon. He thinks they should have won game 3 because he just missed that layup, diba? And he missed.
Sabi niya, that was on me.
Yeah. I'm expecting CJ Perez to come out like a house on fire in game 4. Game 4 is on Wednesday. Am I right?
Wednesday na. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday yung games natin.
Sunday. If kailangan.
Oh yeah, because Meralco can.
Yeah. So at the same time, June 12th, that's Independence Day. It's a holiday. So maybe we see a really packed arena, and I think a packed arena favors SMB in that scenario. So game 4, I think it will go SMB's way, just because CJ wants this back. Junmar knows he played like absolute like shit yesterday. These guys know it. They know it in the back of their minds that they're not playing, or they can win this, and they're just not winning. And they're not making the right plays. So I expect SMB to come out like crazy in Game 4.
Yeah. And then prediction for Game 4, will it be an SMB win? Would they tie the series on Game 4? And what are your caveats? So CJ and Junmar have to play at an A+ game, and then you need a third factor, right? You need a extra X factor. So are you expecting Jericho Cruz or Terence Romeo? Any?
I would say if Jericho Cruz can be Jericho Cruz, SMB will take that series as well. And at the same time, I told you this while you were driving. You need to stop making Meralco feel like you're doing a good job. They're doing a good job.
Right? Yeah, yun diba yung article nga? There's a whole article just dedicated for Brandon Bates.
Yeah, there's a whole article of Junmar telling Meralco that Brandon Bates and Almazan are tiring him out. You say that. I think those are things you say at the end of the series. Once the series is over na, kaya kami natalo. Kasi habang ginawa ni Bates bating Almazan, or kaya to umabot ng Game 7 dahil sa ginawa nila. But you can't make them feel right now that they are outplaying you or they are actually stressing you out. At that point, that just means they're in your head. Diba? That just means,
and it also proves, Mario, na the game plan is working. So sina coach na like, okay, it's working. Nice.
Yeah, they're like, oh, tingnan nyo.
Okay na yan. Huwag na natin galawin.
Sabi, ganun. Like, you're basically admitting that they have planned for you perfectly, and you're getting tired and frustrated because of it. As long as I think SMB need the game where they remind themselves, especially themselves, na ay na SMB tayo, pre. Hindi dapat tayo
diba?
Guys, SMB nga pala tayo. Tambakan na natin ito. Yung mga ganun. If they can do a game, if they can have a game like that in Game 4 or maybe Game 5, I think that's what swings the series back in SMB's favor. But if Meralco is able to still frustrate Junmar the same way they have been, this is easily going to be Meralco.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess sasabi natin ito kanina, it's not only on the players, on the SMB players, it's also on the coaching staff. You need to do better because you're getting out-coached. You're definitely getting out-coached. Kitang-kita in the first 3 games.
Yeah. Yeah, because they should be down 0-3. They should be down 0-3.
Yeah.
That's the facts. They should be down 0-3. They're lucky that they're not. And so right now, take the blessing, take the gift, and adjust because you need it.
If I'm Coach George, I would try listening to Coach Leo. How did he do it back in the day? Talk to your staff, man. I mean, diba? Like if you feel like you're confident from that championship from the last Commissioner's Cup, it's different now. Try to get some thoughts, get some ideas from your coaching staff. Who knows, diba? I mean, that's why you have a coaching staff. Kaya ilan kayo dyan sa upuan? 6, 7?
Well, to be fair, what Coach Leo used to do in the offense of SMB is what Coach George is doing in the offense of SMB now. Give the ball to Junmar or CJ.
But I think there were more creative sets. There were more creative sets last time. And it also helped that Arwin Santos was your foreman and not Motaw Tua. Or Rodney Brondial. It also helped.
Shooter si Arwin
Santos. He changed the dynamic, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The SMB's dynamic is much different. Because right now, your paint is so packed with your SMB. Super packed. You are willing to let Rodney Brondial shoot threes. You are willing to let Motaw Tua shoot threes to a certain extent. Simo. Right now, you are absolutely willing to let
to a certain extent.
But then like, once you...
Jeron, pinapatres sila.
Jeron, patira mo si Jeron ng tres. And I think we're seeing Jeron minutes right now because Jericho nga is struggling. So, honestly, we barely saw Jeron in the Ross series, if I'm right. We barely saw him.
Barely.
We saw him in the regular season. So it's surprising that he randomly got minutes in the finals. I think it's just to try to wake up Jericho a little bit. And to be fair, in Jeron's defense, he scored. He's
playing well.
Yeah, he scored well. SMB. It's just that he is not really a shooter. And right now, the paint will keep being packed until you are able to prove to Meralco that you can make your threes. Yun.
Although in Game 3, yung mga tira nga ni Jeron pumapasok, no? He has more attempts than Junmar, 4 for 6. Tapos 2 for 3 siya sa tres. So, but then again, that's not the average
Yeah, that's not
per
true.
thing. He's not a 66%. He's not a 66% shooter. He's a sub 30% 3-point shooter. So, I expect Meralco to sag every time Teng is in the court.
Yeah, or Jericho. I really think Jericho is gonna be the reason. Is gonna be the turning factor. If Jericho can finally come online, it will very much go SMB's way. If he does not come online, Meralco has the beat. I think it's really up to Jericho. He is gonna be the factor.
Exactly, man. I'm not sure if it's the crowd getting into him. Diba you remember that article na parang
I saw it.
pinalabas siyang, yeah. I don't know kung anong sinabi to his family or what. We've never been targeted that way. So, I don't know if it messes with you mentally talaga.
I mean, to be fair, this is not the first time Jericho's been attacked by the crowd, by the fans.
Actually, actually pag SMB ka talaga ataking ka.
There's nothing new to Jericho. It's just that I really think it's just on him to find the confidence in himself again, find confidence in his game. And ayun. At the same time, I think also the coaching staff has to instill that confidence back in him. Alam mo yun, yung tipong kung nagkamali.
Jericho Cruz ka, gago. Jericho Cruz, pangalan mo.
Jericho, national team ka ng Guam. Alam mo
ng Guam. Import ka ng Guam.
Import ka ng Guam. Yung ganun. So like, you have to, I think, it's also the same time just allowing him to make mistakes. Kasi right now, it's a mix of them also. The moment he makes a mistake, pinapalabas siya agad or something to that extent. So you need also to give Jericho space for him to be Jericho Cruz. Alam mo yun? Yung tipong let him find his, I don't want to say swagger because that's a cringe word, but like, you let him find his swagger.
But he said swagger nga do, di ba? He says that word. He says he has swag. So what's this, volleyball?
I mean, okay, if that's his word, that's his word. Okay.
Yeah, he said like, oh, I have swag. It's just on the court though.
Let him find his swagger. Let him find his swagger back. And once he can, they can really win. They really can win. And we keep talking about SMB, but at the end of the day, Meralco is really ready. And it looks like this is their genuinely best chance to win championship. Ito na yun. Ito na talaga yun. Kasi you're getting a lot of these players at an incredible level right now. You're getting crazy offense, really good defense. You're getting them exactly where you want to be. You're getting them to peak at the right time, and this is your biggest opportunity.
Yeah. Game 4, is it 2-2 for you, Mario?
Like I said kanina, I think it's gonna go 2-2. I think SMB comes out like crazy, and it should go this way.
For me, it's 3-1. I think Meralco can pukpok pa nila, kaya pa nila pukpukin. Okay. Until I see something different. Yeah, I feel like it's 3-1. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. But then I don't know, man. You just gotta think that SMB has to punch. SMB has to punch back.
They have to eventually, pero actually game 3 pa natin sinasabi yan eh, no? But then again, it's only been 3 games. The series isn't done in 4. It's the race to 4 wins. So anything can still happen. These are superstars at the end of the day. These are not a bunch of rookies and sophomores, right? Well, these are guys who have been through it all. Multi-time champions. Magkakasama to. Lahat.
On SMB's end, ang layo pa nito. On Meralco's end, ang lapit na natin. Yung mga ganun.
Pero malayo rin. Pero technically, malayo rin. But yeah. But yeah, thanks again, Mario, for everything. Solid ang podcast ito. Another great episode here. Record tayo after
Game 4.
Let's do after Game 4. Okay,
damn.
Para fresh. And then, yeah. Guys, let us know in the comments or, yeah, actually in the comments if anong sa tingin mangyayari, how the series will play out. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much and peace. Thanks, Mario.
Got you. All right. See you next time, my guy.
All right. See you Wednesday.
Yes, sir.